you go there and you see that as you're walking in, the sergeant at arms is leaving.
Oh.
He sees you come in. He's
bent nose action.
He's shuffling some paperwork, and he comes up and greets you, and he's like, "Did you hear that the council's meeting in about 15 minutes?"
No, we did not.
No, we've been out for days.
I know. It's good to see you guys back.
Good to be seen.
Since our first expedition hasn't returned, we were kind of hoping that you guys could lead the next.
It's a possibility.
Maybe.
Right now, Lee and Taff is trying to put together the next expedition.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is he doing this in the next 10 minutes? Because he should probably slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Before he sends
The
Well,
tower
you know.
seems
We're kind of just
unnaturally
gathering our-
dangerous.
Yeah.
I prefer to wait until we know more about what we're dealing with.
Yeah, we're
Well,
just
he's
gathering our wits
actually a
about
mage
us.
of the tower, so he's going to lead the next one. He was the guy that was
Yeah,
staying
the
at
guy
the
in
other
the-
tower.
Oh, our
That was
informant.
just outside.
That
really
helped you
good.
guys
Yeah,
a
he's
few
my
times.
bud.
He was outside the tower when it transported out.
He's my boy.
I would like to talk to him more
boy,
about
Blue.
that incident because I wasn't expecting the giant magical fallout that
Well,
followed.
he actually is preparing in another room on a side room off the main council. He's going to brief us on our next attempt. We're going to give him several of the watch members, and Council Shepard said that he would go in with him.
You two press the guy.
All
We'll go talk to the mage.
Okay.
Okay, good.
You sure? You're the cop?
Yeah, and with a charisma.
We'll play good cop. We'll play good cop werewolf.
Remember what happened?
Do you see what he looks like? He looks like someone that
I know.
lives like
Yeah.
So you just calling him a tree stump.
Yeah.
his staff. Literally looks like a growing tree. It has like leaves and stuff off
I'm
of
trying
it.
to consult the doctor about that.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do that. You guys go.
All right, as they're
Talk to the
walking off,
guys.
what do you guys ask him? And he's like, "Is there anything I can help you with?"
Yeah, we were just kind of just wanting to know what's been going on the past couple of days because I've been out for a while. I know he's been around.
Well,
but-
I've been coordinating with the sergeant at arms that basically ensuring that those men at arms that remain are not loyal to the late Duke.
good idea.
He had a little eccentric behavior that needs to be, hopefully it hadn't spread to any of the others under his chain of command.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. Good stuff.
I guess I wasn't really around for that.
We need to maintain order without the Duke, and especially after Aiden's murder, we need to ensure the public that the security of the city is still intact.
Was there any information that came out? Like any information?
We have
anyone's
no
found about
idea.
that?
He was alone, and as far as we knew, he was alone. All the council members were here. There were several guard in the town, and you guys were the only ones that were in this building at the time.
Did he have any known enemies or anyone that might not have liked him that we might know about?
Not that we know of.
When was the last time you actually saw him?
Probably the day you guys headed to the well.
I don't know. I'm not a
Not a
cop.
cop.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is anyone that was outside the council that was like very vocal besides him against you guys? There was any like
Against, well, there's a lot of people within the society.
But there was like is there like another like up to his level of was like does he have like any co-partners that you guys know of or anything?
Aiden, no. The other vocal people were actually the high priest in the cathedral. He spoke out against the council as well.
Interesting.
Filler.
All right, well, we'll shift to the other three. You guys go into a planning room.
I didn't even know what we were supposed to be asking.
You guys go in. You see a cloaked individual. You see his back, and then you see Liam Taft on the other side with his hood on his robe pulled back, and he's got a map laid out,
else we ask?
and he seems to be explaining some of the magical defenses that may be in place to the other individual in this room.
We don't know who that individual is.
No,
we know where
the
he
three of you
was.
walk in, and he's like leaning over like this, so you're coming up right behind him.
I mean, like, what are we trying to?
Okay.
Are we trying to convince him to give us like anything? Or are we just trying to?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
I heard you guys are mounting a war
Try to throw
party.
that offer.
We want in.
You know,
Leon Tath sees you guys and he's like, it's great to see that you guys are all
Yeah, I
right.
don't wanna, like, just
You're
give them
definitely
everything.
what we
I know,
need
right?
to push
'Cause
this
then
expedition
you're like,
over the
"Wait a
top.
minute,
Yeah.
we're
So
here."
far,
then run to the rest
we
of the guys
have
and tell them that
several
we're
of
trying
the
to-
I know.
watch that have volunteered.
Not very tactful.
There's me, Counselor Shepard, who's partially trained. He wasn't actually a wizard of the tower. And there's my new friend. And the cloaked figure turns around and he pulls back his cowl, and you see that he's an elf.
What?
What?
And you recognize him. It's Slade Scion, the guy that sacked Hidden Harbor.
What?
Oh, he's a bad guy.
He goes, "Hi, we meet again."
The
Unfortunately.
leaf people. The leaf people.
Is there going to
And
be a
then
problem?
Leon Tath looks between the two of you guys. You guys know each other?
Yeah.
The
yeah.
leaf
We
people.
kind of do.
Wait.
I'm confused.
It's the guy that with the
I
leaves.
know.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
I know.
He's like confused.
Obviously, he
They're
can
trying
sense
to-
that we're all not. We're at.
Kosher
Well,
was
the
it?
last time you guys met wasn't the greatest encounter.
I'm just confused why he's here.
Well, let me just clue in my little mage friend here. Basically, the blood dragon here has a blood vow against him because, well, that's just the way it goes.
He kind of walks around the tower and like, basically, he kind of like just goes like this and like opens his thing and you see like a row of daggers. He's like, no, nothing personal about what happened before, but I'm here helping to clean up your mess.
I'd still like to know what before
guy
was
up.
all about. But before
That guy's
that,
getting a
I'd
dagger
like
to
to
the
know why
face.
the potion we were given to dump in the well exploded
I'm
in
giving
our
that guy a
faces.
dagger.
Well, that has nothing to do with these guys. That was from Counselor Shepard.
Oh, I thought we were talking to Shepard.
No, Shepard's in another one. He's with the other council members.
Okay.
I have one question for you, Slade. How do you walk with balls that big? Because after this is over, are we going to have a problem?
I have no problem with you.
Are you sure?
No one cries for a town of pirates that's put out this way.
That was my town. Well, okay. Well, it wasn't really my town. It's
But
Still.
the problem was the town of pirates that were waylaying vessels from this nation, if not others. Also, the people in that town were responsible for releasing Soulsea.
Oh.
And I have basically information from my superiors that believe the reason why the tower left this plane is because Soulsea came here and he took it over.
yeah, I got that saying on my side too.
So I'm here to ensure that this doesn't spread. He needs to be either returned to his prison or destroyed.
No.
So for now, we have an uneasy truce, so to speak.
I have no problem with this nation, but he needs to be contained. He was the vessel of the god of death during the war that my ancestors fought. to
No, but it's
save
just easier instead
humanity.
of talking over top people.
Quick aside. Thank you. What? Dude, it's up to you. Are you cool?
That could work.
Do you
Because you're the one
remember?
that's
Pass
got
it to
issues.
John,
Do you
see if it's
remember the
possible
dream
first. Because I don't know,
that he
sometimes
had a
John says I
long
can't
time
do
ago?
this, even
The
though it
Crystal
says
Skull.
I have a thing that might not work.
He dreamt
He
of-
had a dream from the Crystal Skull
Yeah, that could work.
that the
Yeah.
party was entirely
Hand
dead.
to John though
Yeah.
and have him.
Oh, yeah.
And you were the only
Approve
one
it
alive standing over the body of a dead elf.
John,
Okay.
see, just let me know if I can do that. Don't tell me what it is, but just see if I can do that.
I do remember that.
From what
dream.
me and
You
Keelan are
could,
doing.
but it's the disguise kit doesn't hold up to like really close inspections, especially if they're people that know each other very well. Like putting some makeup and changing your things, like.
Well, then
It's going to
not
be a
really
little
disguise
hard.
kit. It's like
It's the disguise kit's more useful like for disguising yourself someone that isn't
doesn't know you?
completely known or doesn't know you but like when they know you and they know each other very well, disguising as one or the other is going to be very difficult.
what if I was a master disguise?
Walking.
It was a good idea though. It sounded like a good
But
idea.
that was
I'll just say go disguised as that
a
guy
vision
to go
he
talk
had
to the
many
other council
times.
members.
Yeah.
That kept getting
It would have
clearer
been a
and
good
clearer.
idea if it didn't work.
The last vision he saw
Yeah.
was you were alive, the
If.
rest of the party was
Yeah, I
dead,
did not
and
pick
you
that
were
as a
standing
spell.
over the body of an elf.
Fist and
that
butts
was a
were
while ago.
coconuts. We don't have one.
And
that how it
now
goes?
that
Something
Crystal
like that? I think
Skull's
so.
gone, and I'm crazy, and I'm killed
For
someone,
Cocoa Puffs.
All right.
who knows?
This is my thought. Or,
Uh-oh.
I have more than one, actually. This is the one I'm going to talk
How
about.
about our side? Sorry, sir. Sorry.
I don't trust him any
I
farther
keep
than
forgetting there's a camera here.
can
It's
throw
weird.
him.
It's like right over my.
And honestly, I believe he has his own ulterior motives. I seriously doubt he's here to help. But right
Like,
now we
he's
have
watching
bigger
me.
problems to deal with, and he needs to go the back burner. But we need to keep an eye on him because the minute he steps out of line, I'm
Keep your
sticking
enemies
my sword in
closer,
him.
Bob. Chester, keep your enemies closer.
Keep your enemies in your butts. I mean, keep your enemies in your
Keep your
pockets.
enemies in your butt. We got to keep him close to us to see what's going on. And he might spill and tell us, indulge us with some information unknowingly.
Not for nothing, Slade.
Keelan,
I'm sorry.
Jay.
I apologize
Should we
for
go
any
bad
harm.
cop on this guy?
I find you guys equal
I could rough him up.
companions in the
wanna
war
rough
that's
him up?
I
coming.
meant like rough him
That
up.
was-
Oh,
that
where's
was
his
like-
giant? Just be like,
Yeah, that invasion
Giant would probably
force
scare
was
the shit out
amazing.
of
With the
him.
leaps
He won't
and
fit in the
the
building.
do-do-do, and the
Well,
jumping.
the elves
window.
don't go to war often, but
have his
my
face in the window. That's about it.
I received that order
You'd have to,
directly
like,
from the king of the elves.
Call him. It's not like
It
I
wasn't
can
my call.
Yeah.
Like,
You okay with
Yeah, we'd have to come back.
Twerps?
blow the giant horn. He's gonna like up here.
The other firstborn are Conrads.
Oh, really?
What are the older ones?
I think you might be able to get away with that a little bit more because you're kind
It's
of.
been lonely. It's been
I
lonely.
hear
Amazing.
actually now that the son of Faller
He doesn't really
is
know
in
you
your
as
party.
much. So he knows us from past stuff, so he
Yeah.
knows I'm not like
Yeah.
I know him from my
jumpy.
Yeah.
Falling Rain was very popular
Where's your
within the
hand?
Druid
Kinda-
Council. The king holds the Druid Council's
Your buddy who we could
Get away
opinion
with it.
very highly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah, we can give that a try.
he's actually passed.
That's unfortunate. He's been on.
Well,
He's
that's
been
not
away
good.
from the kingdom for a long time doing the errands of the council.
My heart grows heavy with the memory of
You might
his-
want to consult the
of
doctor.
his. I'm gonna try to fake cry.
Roll for fake cry.
Oh, that's pretty good. 17
Oh,
with a
nice.
-1, so that's
Yeah.
16.
It's like you went to Juilliard.
Some tears.
He's got a lot of
He,
good
mo-
yeah.
he moves over and he
Dude,
puts,
it's the
he
actor's
puts his
studio.
hand on your shoulder and he's like, "It's all right, brother."
It's like he went to the actor's studio or something.
My favorite
Taught by the
swear
master.
word. No.
And then the mage to cut the
Super cut for
awkwardness.
Jesus Williams.
He's like, I know most of all the security in this place. There are several things that may be in place if we take it, but it really depends on how much of the academy has fallen. Like how many of the white wizards have turned, and if it really is Solsey in there. If he potentially got all of the academy, there's enough magical firepower in there that we probably will not be able to handle them.
Okay.
It's turning into
But
Lord of the
you
Rings
do
all of a
know
sudden.
Leon Tath from being here. He is one of the mages of the tower. He's probably one of like the 8 strongest mages that live in the tower.
Okay.
So he can hold his own. You've seen Slade. He's not a wizard, but he's a proficient fighter. And Shepard, you know, he knows magic, so he'll be. The watch will do what the watch do.
Die.
right.
We have a giant. I don't know if you've heard. He's
giant?
We have a giant.
A giant in the lowlands? Slade looks concerned. He's like, the giants haven't been to the lowlands since the elves made peace with them.
You know
Hold
it.
on one thought. Run down the hall. Go to this room. Find them. Hey, you know about giants, right? Grab them. Boom.
All right.
Because I don't know. Why are they here?
Huh?
The giants.
Oh, that's why I'm here. Giants. Thanks for carrying me down the
All
hall.
right, so you come in the room. Slade recognizes you. You kind of recognize him. Slade's a little older than you, but he remembers when you trained with your father in the Elven Kingdom before you came back to the human lands.
Slade?
And he's like, Kelson, I haven't seen you in probably a century.
Yeah, probably.
He kind of like looks there and he notices the sword that you have on your person. He's like, you have your grandfather's blade.
I do indeed. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
You were there with your father when they signed the peace treaty.
Yep, I remember that quite vividly.
And it's interesting that the Giants have decided this time to make any move on the lowlands.
I know, it's quite unexpected.
Eventually, after this, I will have to report that to the king. If they're in violation of the treaty, the elves will not be happy.
Yeah, nobody's going to be happy.
So, are we going to
We
open
already had a
this?
plan. Well, I'm still waiting for you guys. You took my sidekick.
Yeah, right?
Well, you have
Carried him away.
You have a plan that you want to continue talking to Kenzie?
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll go back to you for a moment.
I'm all alone now.
I had something, but then he
I
carried
know,
me
he
down the
took
hall.
my brains away.
Right?
All right, well, what do you have?
Well, we had a plan, but you guys ruined it by carrying him away.
Pretend this happened before I took him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's your idea? I'm
right.
pretty sure I got one too. Pretty sure.
We're gonna ask him if he wants position of power and which council member he needs, what needs to go. But you're gonna rough him up a little bit first, remember?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about because I mean he's not very wealthy and he's not very well liked. Probably not very well adjusted.
He's not well respected. He does own some land. It is farmland outside the city, which normally he feeds a large portion. The problem now with the zombies is a lot of his farms have gone untended. There's a few that are still being used. They have enough guards to keep themselves, but a lot of his tenants have abandoned their farms because they can only stay there if there's protection from the roving bands of zombies.
So I'm assuming in this world that we're in, banking exists.
What?
Banking exists?
Yeah, there's banks.
Okay, which means he probably had to take out a loan since he doesn't have much money in order to maintain these lands. Which means that the bank's probably got to lean on it at this point because he's going under.
He hasn't gone under yet, but he doesn't have a lot of money left.
Right. So I can put some monetary pressure on him by threatening to buy out his lands and completely bankrupt him and leave him with nothing except for.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm a noble, so I'm
He's
assuming
the
I've got
best
something
badass.
He's a
stashed
noble,
away.
and he's 200 years old.
Make him.
He's
Yeah.
a badass, man.
I got bank, yo.
Let's do it.
So-
do it. Do it.
Gangster
So
over
we
here.
can put pressure on him
he's
that
to
way.
it.
He's
Yeah,
effect-
that's a good idea.
I'll play the good guy
He's
by like, hey, man,
effectively
we don't really want
on
to
the
do this.
council.
He's kind of a
He's
nice
one
guy.
of the inner personal
We'll do it. Good cop, bad cop.
assistants to one of the other dukes in the north.
All right.
Okay.
And
Scene.
so, you know, if there's nothing else you really got information for us, I mean, there's nothing else you got going on, nothing else you know about what happened? Oh, there's something you need to want to say.
Yeah. So what was the Master of Arms? Master of Arms.
Sergeant Arms.
Sergeant at Arms. What was he doing here?
We were coordinating to ensure the loyalty of the remaining men at arms. We need to establish order. I was actually given that task by Chancellor Elmar.
Thank you for that.
Since the Duke's removal, Elmar has taken the authority.
So Elmar's up in
So
charge.
Elmar's is like, what was the
He's the head of the council.
head of the council?
He's up in charge.
He was appointed to the position by the late Duke. And since the Duke's passing, he is probably the most powerful person in the city.
So how's your farm? Just, you know,
Half my farms go untended, and with the loss of Rose Bloom, it's going to cause quite a problem for us with the coming winter.
well, you might have an idea for you. It's your turn to speak.
An idea. That's a terrible idea.
This is your plan. Don't come after me.
I know it's my plan. You're supposed to be buttering him up.
I mean, what am I supposed to, what,
All right, fine. You just want me to jump into the hardcore shit?
I look like you're pretty good against each other.
Apparently, like this plan is just like caving.
Bad cop and good cop just start fighting.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
supposed to
Like,
say something to start the thing
guy's
off,
just
and I
like,
can be
"Oh,
the
well,"
good cop and
walks
be like,
away.
hey man, let's not be so rough about it, but you don't really
Right.
say anything, so what am I supposed to do? I can't just be good cop the whole time.
All right, fine. I'll jump right
Good cop
into
needs
it.
a bad cop.
So listen, I'm pretty sure you're not telling us everything that you know. So
Nice man said he
ju-
told us everything. Why are you-
But I got a gut feeling that he doesn't because I'm the bad cop.
I can't control him sometimes. He just goes off the handle.
Well, I don't know much. All I know
I love you.
is Elmar. He's like, all I know is Elmar moved very quickly on consolidating power. He's also the one that gave the order to kill the old Duke.
Okay.
I basically do what everyone tells me. I don't have as much influence on the council as the other people.
Would you like more?
Like how?
Well,
All right. I guess we're going back to that. Well, there's a priest that is apparently pissing everybody off. What with the undead and whatnot. And are you a particularly holy man? Do you observe the Sabbath?
The pious. Well, you do know from the pious. That's his family or his name, last name. He is incredibly religious. He's probably about 40 pounds underweight because he fasts every third day.
you're probably not gonna be up for killing the priest.
Well, not him.
Oh.
We'd kill him and do it for
Oh.
him.
His name is Emerson the Pure.
Emerson the Pure. How do you feel about the way the church is run these days?
Oh, the church is bloated and full of money.
Loaded and full of money.
Emerson's probably got the largest endowment of anyone left on the council.
So, how would you feel about the chance to fix that?
What are you suggesting?
Well, I'm just suggesting that if you feel that strongly about the church, I'm assuming you would think that something needs to be done. So, let's just cut to the chase. How would you like the opportunity to do something about it?
What do you want me to do?
What the hell do we want him to do?
Well, how do you feel about head councilor Elmar? I mean,
I do what he does because he gives me the authority I have.
what if something were to say happen to him? What would then happen to the council? Do you think?
I don't know who would come out of that. Probably Emerson has the most money. Shepard's probably the most
Knowledgeable.
personally powerful since
Yeah.
he is a wizard.
Yeah.
Then there's me and Lynn, and Lynn has
Guys
even
are
more
just
wealth
chugging
than
along.
me.
Yeah.
I was reading something.
We were just babbling.
I was consulting with council.
Did we get anywhere on that, or are you still going back and forth?
He's like, I don't know what you want me to
Oh,
do.
do you want me to do this, or him?
Basically, all we really need from you is just take control, do your thing, but when we ask, be our guy.
I'll see. I do have a good working relation with the sergeant at arms. That may come in handy.
That may come in handy.
Am I supposed to ask this until I do this? Or we're good. Okay. All right, man. Well, keep on keeping on.
And you'll be hearing from us.
He shakes your hand, and he's like, will I see you guys at the council meeting in a few minutes?
Yes,
Yes.
you will.
And remember to keep this on the DL, if you know what I mean.
At this point, I run into the room and grab him.
All right.
What the deuce? Again,
There we go.
All right, back
I'm
to you
getting
guys.
grabbed
What
by
you
a very
guys
small dwarf and being chugged down the hall.
Wait for me! All right, now I get to the room and I see this guy and I'm like, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be badass?
Is he gonna walk into the room?
Because I want to get pissed.
Well,
because
yeah, if
that
you
guy
follow
and me
him-
had bad times
I'm
last
gonna-
time we
He's
saw each
gonna
other.
meet us up here. But
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
he's
stop him.
No,
before
but I
he
had way
actually-
more bad times than you guys did because me and him had a thing, didn't we?
Now that would
If
just
I remember correctly.
change the
Dude,
course
he
of the
downed us
story.
both. You and me both.
I know, but he really wrecked me more than he wrecked
He
because you
opened
got
up
all your armor and shit. I got nothing.
He opened up your.
Yeah,
your,
he gutted me.
spilled his
almost.
bowels.
He tried to gut me.
Honestly,
Poopy.
it would
So I walk
change the
in the
whole
room,
story if
wouldn't
you
it?
came in there and you just,
Just
went
jumped
attacking.
across and did the stealth move and just
I
right
actually
in the
kinda
neck.
think it would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I kind of think it would.
Like if you walked in there,
all right, look, Mister, I'm possessed by evil. Let's not, let's
Let's not
listen.
jump to killing people.
Yeah, let's
well,
not go
I'm
with
just
you know,
saying,
isn't
it would
that what
change
we do?
things. It would change things.
It would definitely change the dynamic of the room.
Oh yeah.
There'll be a time and a place for him.
Yeah, but why if we have it right now when I don't know what's going on? I
Yeah.
see that
Because
guy.
All right, so
wanna
you
know
walk
what
in,
he
you
knows.
see them talking to Slade.
I don't
And
see Slade.
Liam.
How about he's not facing me and then he turns around and I see his face?
No, he's facing them now.
All right, so I come in the room,
Yep.
roid rage. He strikes me.
Yeah. And
The
then
power
what?
of the wolf.
Are you gonna?
And I come running across the room.
We stop you.
You
Yo,
try to
yo,
stop
yo.
me. But I use.
Oh,
just
do we
like
have to
deck him in the
roll here
face.
to see if we can
Do you have
stop
to roll
him?
to stop Mark?
Roll an initiative check to see if you can act before Mark. And Mark, you roll 1 too. See how fast you move.
Oh God, you're the fastest person in
14.
our party.
10.
19
please.
plus.
What'd you
2.
get, Mark?
11 plus 5.
All right,
what
you
did I
go.
have?
16.
You go much faster than he does.
Huh?
Right.
He reacted. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell him, hold, stay your anger. I know what you're feeling. Believe me.
Are you just
But
gonna
right-
talk to him?
You guys
or
are
are you
across
gonna
I'm
the
gonna
room.
stand in his way,
across the room
obviously.
from me. I'm like coming at you.
Grab him.
We're all
Yeah, I'm gonna
grab.
stand in
all
his way,
grab him.
grab him.
We should
and-
all
All right,
grab.
roll.
As he tries to grab me, I go for my crossbow.
Oh no!
Whoa.
Roll strength checks, because he goes faster than you.
Are we all?
No, just the two of them. They're basically wrestling.
5.
Fucking real.
I have a strength modifier of 5,
So you
10.
get 10. What'd you get?
13 plus.
16.
Oh.
So you get in front of
I'm
Mark.
gonna kill this guy before Johnny even gets a chance to do anything.
And Mark just kind of like spins out of your arms and kind of rolls around you.
You're like, no.
It's like, no, not now.
And then I get right up to him. As my arm goes up, I stop right before his neck. And I say, why shouldn't I kill you?
Can I roll to slap Mark?
Whoa,
No,
Unconscious?
you do that. Your knife comes out, and you notice the slender steel of elven steel against your throat. And he goes, "So you ain't faster than me."
Right now. But there will be a day when I am. And I just pull the blade back and I walk out of the room.
Jesus, will you girls put down the knives?
Yeah,
Come on.
come on.
He puts
He
his
bowled me.
Yeah,
he
did.
puts his thin rapier back in his scabbard.
We got shit we gotta do. Let's go.
And as I walk out of the room,
time
I turn and go,
effing
I'll be
around.
at the tower.
It's good, huh?
Someone's getting bold.
All right, so everyone goes to the council meeting.
Except for me, because I'm at the
Yeah.
tower waiting patiently,
So-
pacing back and forth in front of the door.
So there's the five council members. There's 8 guards around the outside of the chamber.
that was pretty
Okay.
badass, I gotta say.
There's the 5 of you.
Yeah.
There's
It's better than the stupid,
and,
let's talk to this guy, let's talk to that guy.
And then
Forget that
there's
shit.
Then
You
there's
gotta somewhere kill people.
There's Lee and Tath, and then Slade.
I got this game to
So
kill shit,
there's
not to wander around and talk to people.
Basically, 12 people at the main table.
How many of them are armed? Other than the
Pretty
guard?
much everyone has some kind of
They're
weapons.
armed.
Some of the council members have like daggers,
Okay.
but there's you guys. Slade has more weapons than you can count.
Because
the
he's
wizard-
a psycho stabby elf.
The wizard has a staff. Shepherd has his bow that he always has on his back, and
So we don't.
Elmar probably doesn't have any weapon you see, but he's also like
He's
almost 70 years old.
Yeah.
So do we indulge them with anything? Well, we don't really, because you guys already talked to that one guy.
You still need to send, Stone Boy to go climb up and get the dagger.
No, we
and
No,
We
he
already
already,
did
he
that.
already
We
Abandon
did
that
that.
plan.
And you placed it in the priest room?
I don't know, where did you place it?
Yeah, that's what the whole point of the whole
The
thing
priest was, yeah.
I was actually going to place
You tape it to the back of his dresser like I told you to?
Okay,
Okay, good boy.
we'll go with that. All right, as you guys get there, Elmar, it's very good that we got you guys back. I was afraid with what we had available right now, it may be very difficult to get control of the White Tower. We don't know how far it's corrupted.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
Our last people we sent in
gonna
did
kill
not
that guy.
return.
No. Who would you send in there? Just random.
Some of the watch members. We didn't know. It was before Slade arrived and told us that he believed that something else was in there.
Okay.
Do we know why there was such an explosive after effect when the tower re-entered our dimension?
Shepard speaks. He's like, I completely apologize. I did not see that in my projections. It's almost as if the water you guys brought back contained like hundreds of souls trapped in it. I had no idea that that potion was going to unleash a wave of shades against you.
Well, for the record, Don't do that again.
Yeah. Seriously,
I don't like being knocked out. I know it's not your fault. I know. You couldn't see it, but listen, innocent people don't need to die just because,
It's completely understandable, but at least now all of you guys are safe. The Duke is removed. If we can just get the tower under control, we can put order back to the city.